Yo, what's going on everybody? How y'all doing, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And in today's video, we do have yet another WWE action figure review. And for today's WWE action figure review, man, we do have the Uncle Howdy Ultimate Edition. Low-key, I don't remember the series, but it is going to be the Uncle Howdy Ultimate Edition figure, man. Cannot wait to unbox and open this thing. Gonna be an epic review, man. And as always in these figure reviews, the point of these, man, are to tell you if this figure is worth picking up, if it's worth, even like acknowledging, maybe you want to pick it up, or, the point is, maybe the question is, do you really want to pick this up? Is it worth it? That is pretty much the main point of these figure reviews, and that is the question that will be answered all throughout the video, and specifically at the end of the video. But as always, before we get any more into any video, but should help your boy out by liking the video, subscribe to their channel, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload, go follow the socials, and the links to those will be found in the description of this video. That includes my Instagram account, my X account. Do all that helps me to tell me not to get you guys straight into today's action figure review. Alright, so first let's take a look at our packaging. So at the top it's going to say Uncle Howdy. Going to get that nice white and red designing like you would on any Ultimate Edition packaging, unless it's like a store exclusive or, otherwise. And then you're going to get the Ultimate Edition logo down there, Mattel logo, some, description a little bit down there. On the side, you're going to get Uncle Howdy's name. You're going to have the Ultimate Edition logo again with some white and red designing again. Going to get a nice shot of the figure here on the back. Then you're going to get the certified authentic sticker. Going to say his name. Going to get a shot of Uncle Howdy, actually, doing a move in the WWE. Then you're going to get a description of Uncle Howdy, then yet another description as well. So if you want to go ahead and pause and read up on all that, you can, but I will not be reading that, so go ahead and pause now. Then on the other side, you're going to get a nice shot of Uncle Howdy, going to have his name, going to have the WWE logo right there. Then at the top as well, you're going to get an Ultimate Edition logo, and it's going to say Howdy right there. Now we are back to the front of the packaging, man. Now it is time to freaking open this thing. Alright, so now let's jump into the accessories that are going to be coming with this Uncle Howdy figure. So we'll start it off with our interchangeable hands. So we are going to be getting some open hands. One of them going to have a glove on it, going to say Bray, with some like red spots right there as well, as you can see. So nice little hand there. Then here is just like the regular open hand with, with his actual skin tone. And then you also are going to be getting some like mic holding hands, but in like different, it's literally the same version of these. It's just they're both closed as a mic holding hand. So pretty much those are already on the figure. So we'll look at those a bit later once we get into the actual figure, but yeah, you get the gist. And then we also are going to be getting, obviously, Bray Wyatt's lantern with this Uncle Howdy figure as well, so that's pretty cool. Gonna have an all-black color with that clear inside for the lantern. Gonna be looking very awesome, man. I think this thing looks very freaking cool. I really love just the black coloring all over it. I think it, just looks really freaking cool. There's the bottom of it, but obviously, you can have your superstars hold it from right there, Uncle Howdy, whoever you want to hold it, just put their hand through it right there, and they'll be able to grip it with no problem. So that's pretty cool. Also going to be able to move some, so that's also really awesome as well. So that's really nice. And then you also are going to be getting some interchangeable arms. Yes, I know, interchangeable arms. It's kind of weird to say, not gonna lie, but these arms in specifically, you're going to be able to swap these out once you want to put the actual coat over Uncle Howdy. So this thing right here, which we're going to look at more in a few seconds. So this is the arms that you would put on if you want to put this thing on Uncle Howdy. So because that's it would blend in, and that is it's pretty much, you use these arms for his if you're just gonna have him like maybe on display, or maybe you're having him make his entrance, this is the arms that you would use. But obviously if you're in the actual ring, you would be using the arms without this, of course. So you get the gist there as well. So that's pretty cool. We'll put those on at the end of the video as well, so stay tuned for that. Then we also are going to be getting the Uncle Howdy hat, so that's pretty awesome as well. Gonna have like some like brown little I don't even know, like rope around it with some like silver spots as well. So that is really cool. Really nice hat here, man. This thing looks very freaking awesome. Very freaking cool. Really like the black base, and then obviously, like I said, those little kind of like bands all around it, plus like the black little silver and silver, which is also very awesome. So nice hat there. Obviously we'll put that on at the end of the video as well on the Uncle Howdy figure, so once again, stay tuned for that. Then as mentioned, we are getting this coat, man, so it is going to be like a kind of like a rubber good, but it's going to be pretty easy to like move around and shit. So it kind of is a rubber good, but at the same time it's not super rubbery at the same time. So I don't really know how to describe it, honestly. Like, it's not as tough as a rubber good could be, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But still, nice piece here. Like I said, you would put those interchangeable arms. If you're having this on your Uncle Howdy, this is where you would use those interchangeable arms. So you get the gist as well. Overall, nice here. You're gonna get like a kind of like some like ribbon or just rope, like around the roughly like the waist area. Then it's going to go reach down a little bit more, which is pretty cool. So overall, nice little piece here, you know, really nice. So like once again, we'll put this on the Uncle Howdy figure at the end of the video. And then we also are going to be getting 2 interchangeable head scans, but actually 3, but one of them we're going to look at once we get into the actual figure. These 2 we're just going to look at right here, right now. So we'll look at this one here first. So this is going to be just kind of like a laughing Uncle Howdy expression is kind of what I'm getting from this. Like he's like laughing like ha 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 ha, like, you know, kind of like that type of thing. So that's pretty cool, man. Nice little head scan here. Gonna get some like then, you know, obviously the mask with some blue eyes and then the white eyebrows and the white mustache with this beard as well sticking out. So that's pretty cool with the obviously the hair going down right there as well. So that's pretty cool. Really like this head scan. I know a lot of people actually said they did not like these head scans, but I think they're fine, dude. They look just like Uncle Howdy. They're very solid head scans. So I think this is a nice head scan right here. Probably going to be the one I keep on the figure, but we'll see. I really haven't looked too much into the all of the head scans, but definitely a solid head scan right here, man. Really enjoying that one. Then here is the other one, as mentioned. This is going to be kind of just a honestly, I would say kind of like an angry face Uncle Howdy. So he's kind of like, you know, what the heck's going on here type of thing. So that's kind of the vibes I get from this. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of the vibes I get from this. And then once again, it's pretty much just the same thing, but different facial expressions. You're going to get that mask, white eyebrows, white mustache, going to get that hair going in the same direction. And then, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, just a different facial expression. Overall, solid looking head scan as well. Then the other head scan, as mentioned, was already on the figure. So we're going to look at that later on. But that is going to be it for the accessories that are coming with this Uncle Howdy. So now let's get into the actual figure. Alright, so here is the actual Uncle Howdy figure in all of its glory, man. So, first thing I want to point out, man, these shoulders are going to be sticking out a lot. So, we'll actually get into that in a few seconds here. We're actually just going to start off like usual. Go to our other head scan that we haven't looked at. This is more of the angry head scan. So, everything going to be the same. Everything going to have like the same, you know, type of head. It's just a different facial expression once again. So, you're going to get this one like an angry head scan. So, I might actually leave this one on. I don't really know. I'll have to, you know, see at the end of the video. But, you know, solid head scan here, really enjoying this one as well. Probably my second favorite or first favorite. Like I said, I haven't really decided, but definitely one of my favorite head scans out of this entire out of this Uncle Howdy. So this is a nice head scan here. Gonna really be enjoying that. Really not gonna get much head side to side rotation because of all this hair in the back. It's gonna be pretty hard to move around, so that's a bit unfortunate, but it's all right at the end of the day. You know, it's really not too big of a deal. And then you're really not gonna be getting much up and down either. In fact, you're really not getting any, so that is also a bit unfortunate. So, but you're really not gonna be getting any articulation on that head area, which is unfortunate, but you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But onto those shoulders now, man. The shoulders obviously are going to be sticking out like way too much. Like they are way too wide out, man. It's really weird. I don't know why they would do this. I don't know what they were thinking, but they also done this with CM Punk Ultimates. And, man, it's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie, because I mean, the figure overall, it looks freaking awesome, but man, when you just look at those shoulders, I feel like it just throws off so much, man. But maybe that's just me. But I don't know, man. It's definitely a bit unfortunate. I know they for sure are sticking out way too much. There's no other Ultimate like this that really sticks out this much, unlike, like I said, you know, that CM Punk. I mean, really, I mean, it's really annoying every time they, you know, this does happen on Ultimate. So that is going to be a bit unfortunate. But going on more on the arms, man, we're going to get on the right arm where you're going to be getting like a, kind of like a, I don't even know what you would want to call it, like a gauntlet type of thing. So that's pretty cool. It's going to have like some like little stripes and then some silver dots. And then it's going to have some red here on the side. There's the other side. And then going to be looking very nice. And then here is that mic holding hand, or the mic holding hands. You know, this is the one with the bray and with the red, with the glove and then the red dots. So that's pretty cool. There's the other one, you know, this one, mic holding, and then, you know, nothing. You're really not going to be getting anything on this other arm except for this one. You know, that's where you're actually going to be getting the actual gauntlet. So that's pretty cool. As far as articulation on these arms, man, going to be getting some double jointed elbows as, oh, well, okay. Alright, we're going to act like that did not just happen, but as I was trying to, you know, articulate the elbow, the actual arm popped out all the way, so that is a pretty weird. But anyways, as far as articulation in the elbow is going to be getting your double jointed elbow, so that's pretty cool, man. Very nice articulation. Going to be getting your bicep cup as well, and then also you should be able to get some all the way around on the entire arms if we can get it in that position. Yep, so you should be getting all the way around as well on the entire arm, but man, that is really weird why that just popped out as I was freaking articulating the elbow, man. That is a bit unfortunate. That definitely means that these arms are going to be pretty loose, and you should probably be careful. I mean, they're not going to break, of course, but they're definitely probably going to, you know, when you want to articulate for some moves, these arms could fall out, and that's pretty much due to the fact that they stick out too much, honestly. So that's going to be a bit unfortunate as well. And then you're going to be getting your double jointed elbows here as well. You're going to be getting your bicep cup here again as well. And then you're also going to be getting your all the way around as well. And then I forgot to take a look at our butterfly joints. So you can go in about that much, man. As far as going inward, it's really nothing crazy, man. Not going to lie. It kind of just looks the same. Going back, you know, you can put them out about this much there. So you're really not going to be getting much else, you know. I mean, that's what it looks like from the front. So nothing too crazy on those butterfly joints, not gonna lie. I mean, honestly, really nothing too crazy in these arms anyways. I feel like they're just, man, they're really thrown off, man, by those big bulging freaking shoulders. But going on to the ab crunch and torso area, so here's what your ab crunch is gonna be looking like. Gonna get that Uncle Howdy obviously attire with the black and then the silver spots. There's on the back just kind of gonna be black. And then as far as articulation on the ab crunch, gonna go down about that much. Go back about that much, and then you're going to get some like a little bit of side-to-side swivel, but nothing too crazy, you know. Solid ab crunch, nothing too crazy at the end of the day. I feel like it could definitely be better in some ways, but it is what it is, you know. It's really nothing, you know, terrible, but overall going to be looking nice. Going to get your full upper body rotation if I would not say already, so that's pretty cool. Going down, you're going to get your belt with a little bit of silver right there. Going down, you're going to get kind of like some like tic-tac-toe type of designing on these pants, so that's pretty cool, with some like black and gray going down, more black going down to the knees. Then the black boots on these legs as well, so that's going to be awesome. Then you're going to get more of that tic-tac-toe designing on the back of the figure, so that's also going to be looking very freaking awesome, man. As far as articulation, going to be getting your upper thigh cut. That's actually going to be really freaking smooth. Holy, that is freaking amazing. And then as far as, you know, kick out, you can kick out that much. Again, going to be very smooth. So far, these legs turning out to be very freaking awesome, man, not going to lie. And then you are going to be getting your drop down, so you can drop down about that much on both legs, so that's pretty cool as well. Obviously, popping back in there, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. Then as far as knee articulation, again, very freaking smooth. Holy hell. Honestly, might be too smooth on these knees, because when I move the knees, it kind of moves that entire body, but I mean, that's pretty much normal. But overall, man, solid freaking legs here, man. You're going to be really going to be able to freaking articulate these legs and those knees, so that is going to be very freaking awesome. As far as those knees going the other way, again, very solid articulation. Holy hell, man, this thing is working freaking amazing on those legs, man. Holy, gonna be working freaking amazing, man. That is just so freaking awesome to see. If we can actually just pop that back in there. There we go. And then we're gonna go on to our boot area. You're gonna get your toe articulation right there down at the bottom, as you can see. If we can even work it, yep, there we go. So you'll be able to go up that much, and then you can go down a little bit, not too much though, it seems like, up about that much, and then you're really not going to be able to go down. As far as you're going to get some ankle rocker and some shoe pivot, all that good stuff, so that's also really awesome. You know, that's pretty solid articulation on those boots, but really good articulation on these legs as a whole, man. Going to be working very awesome. You can also do the splits if I didn't mention already, so that's also very awesome. But man, that is going to really be it for articulation on this figure, man. So now let's put all the accessories back on this Uncle Howdy and get a final good look and rating. Alright, man, so here is the final look of the Uncle Howdy Ultimate Edition figure, man. Gonna be looking awesome, but we got a few things to talk about, man. So those shoulders, like we mentioned a lot in this video, they're gonna be popping out a lot. And also, when I was putting on these, you know, the other arms, dude, they were pretty hard to get into the joints, man, like the actual butterfly part of it. So that is really unfortunate. And also, these arms are also shorter than those by a lot. So I don't know what they're trying to do with that. And also, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude, those butterfly joints in general just suck. I mean, the lower half of it, like the legs and all that, and even the ab crunch, you know, those are all pretty solid. But man, there's just something about it, about those, like the arms, that really just throws the whole thing off for me. And it's really unfortunate, because it's like butterfly joints are a big part of an Ultimate, and like they really suck on this one. They really suck on this Uncle Howdy, so I'm not gonna lie, man. So as far as if this thing is worth it, I mean, as far as, you know, likeness and, you know, coolness of the figure, I mean, dude, this thing's awesome, but it's really not, I don't know, man. I think we're gonna have to wait until the 3-pack Elite of the Uncle Howdy to really figure out which one is gonna be the best articulated. But as far as this one, I mean, it's still good, yes, because it's an Ultimate, so that's cool. But it's like, man, there's just something that throws it off for me, man. So I'm gonna say it's really up to you, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't really regret, you know, not getting this figure. I mean, it's still really cool to have, but it's like, you know, there's a lot of things that could be better on this Uncle Howdy. Yes, it looks awesome. Just as far as articulation, we got stuff to talk about, I'm not gonna lie. So I would say if you want this, man, yeah, you know, it's probably, I would say if you want it make sure you want it for, if you want it for good articulation, maybe this isn't the one for you. Maybe you should just wait for the Elite. I don't know though. Maybe that's just me. But as always, man, if you guys do have any extra questions on this Uncle Howdy, be sure to drop those down in the comments below. As always, before we get out of here, be sure to help your boy out by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. Go follow those socials. You can find links to those in the description of this video. That includes my Instagram account, my X account. Do all that helps me a ton, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.